Right, seeing as you're in sing-along mood, we'll play this now. Martin mentioned in the first half about Kinder, the Trespass, and Ewan McCall wrote a fantastic song about that, Manchester Rambler, which I'm sure you all know, and Martin's asked me to play it tonight, so God knows why. Ewan McCall's here, obviously, but turning his grave if you heard this, but so yeah, we could all join in. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. I get all my pleasures the hard-gotten way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I'm a free man on Sunday. Manchester way, me pleasure the hard-gotten way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. Well, the day was just ending as I was descending down Grinebrook just by Upper Tor, when a voice said, "Hey you," in the way keepers do. He had the worst face that I ever saw. Well, the tone of his voice was unfriendly, and in the teeth of his fury I said, "Jack, sooner than part from the mountains, well, I think I would rather be dead. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. I get all my pleasures the hard northern way. I may be a wage slave on Mondays, but I am a free man on Sundays." Well, he called me a louse, he said, "Think of the grouse." I thought, but I just could not see why old Kinder Scout and the moors round about couldn't take both the poor grouse and me. He said, "All of this land is my master's." Well, at that I stood shaking me head, for no man has a right to the mountains any more than the deep ocean bed. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. I get all me pleasure the hard northern way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. My favourite verse. I once courted a maid, a spot welder by trade. She was as fair as the rowan in bloom, and the blue of her eye matched the blue moorland sky, and I loved her from April till June. On the day we were due to be married, I buggered off for a ramble instead, for sooner than part from the mountains, well, I think I would rather be dead. Quite right, sensible bloke. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. I get all my pleasure the hard northern way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. So I go where I will, over moorland and hill, and I lie where the bracken is deep. I belong to the mountains, those clear running fountains, where the rocks stay are jagged and steep. I have seen the white hare in the gully, and the curlew fly high overhead, and sooner than part from the mountains, well, I think I would rather be dead. I've got to start putting me off the glass. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. I get all my pleasure the hard northern way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Monday. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. But I did use you as an excuse when my voice cracked, so it worked quite well really. Pretended it wasn't my fault. A little song now, again, like I say, my dad was a very good songwriter, and I'm not, but I do sort of write the odd little ditty, and my cousin had a baby a few years ago now, and it's got to the age of 4, and it was having a lot of problems sleeping, as young kids do. I'm sure you see him grow up, there's monsters, imagining monsters, well, there might be monsters in the bed, I assume they're imagining monsters at the end of the bed, wouldn't go to sleep with the light off, the light had to be on, and it was just wasn't sleeping, the child. So my cousin said to me, would you be able to write a little song maybe to
to soothe her as she tries to get to sleep, put her in a good frame of mind, make her feel well and nice and happy and relaxed and calm. I said, of course I will, of course I will. So I wrote a song, it's called The Little Boy and the Crocodile. Look at it. Well, ha, 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 laughed the little boy as he pointed to the crocodile. He was in Australia on holiday and the crocodile made him smile. Look, mummy, look, said the little boy, ain't the crocodile a funny shape? Long and thin with two big eyes, Mum, I think the crocodile's great. Ain't he big, said the little boy, from head to tail, he must be 12 feet. Mummy, I'm having the greatest day, I think the crocodile is really neat. I'm going to have a chat with him, said the little boy to his mum. Unfortunately she had a degenerative hearing condition, so she didn't know that off he'd run. Hello, Mr. Crocodile, said the little boy to the croc. The crocodile opened his giant mouth and bit the boy's head clean off. Well, the incident cast a bit of a shadow on the holiday, I'm afraid. But on the bright side, the little boy's mum learned to buy a better hearing aid. Absolutely rubbish. Can't understand why I've not made it. Can't understand it. It's a mystery, it's a mystery. So I'll just do a couple more then to finish. I'll start with one of my dads, I'll do another of my dads. I love this song. This wasn't on his album, he wrote this a bit later, and it was his memories of being in the Cubs. He grew up in Blakely, in North Manchester, and went to the Cubs there, the local Cubs. Described it as a great, perfect training ground for the SAS, this place. It was bloody tough, bloody tough. So he wrote this song about his memories of the Cubs. And again, nice chorus, dib dib dib, dub dub dub. If you'd like to join in, it'd be lovely. When I was a young lad, in days long gone by. What's the second line? And I was a young lad, in days long gone by. I remember at one time, a little World Cup was out. Are we filming this? Can I hang on? Whoa. So next I'm going to play a little song. It's called the World Cup song, and it's about his memories of growing up in the Cubs. Hope you enjoy it. It's very easy to remember. Okay, join in if you will. When I were a young lad, in days long gone by, I remember at one time, a little wolf cub was I, so smart in me neckerchief of red, white and blue, with me Baden Powell knuckle dusters hidden in me shoe. How well I remember, how well I recall those days that I spent as a little wolf cub so small, with our dip 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 dips and our dub 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 dubs. Oh, for those glorious days in the Cubs. That was a chorus. R.R. Kayla, Big Bertha, she were built like a bus. As a Wigan second row prop forward, she could have turned out no fuss. When we played British Bulldog, she joined in the fun. Half the pack were up in casualty, by time she were done. How well I remember, how well I recall those days that I spent as a little wolf cub so small, with our dip 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 dips and our dubs. Lovely. Oh, for those glorious days in the Cubs. Well, they asked us to do a good turn every day. I'm afraid some of our lads got a bit carried away. They'd help poor old ladies across the main road, but held them hostage in middle till they paid what they owed. How well I remember, how well I recall those days that I spent as a little wolf cub so small, with our dip 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 dips and our oh, for those glorious days in the Cubs. My dad said his favourite part of being the Cubs was getting the penknife. You all got a penknife from Arkela. And there was one blade that fascinated him on this penknife, and it was the one that sort of shaped like that. And he was going to ask Arkela what it was for. And she said, and he loved this, he said it's for getting stones out of horses' hooves. And him and his mate, John Dickinson, my dad and his mate, I mean, he did Blakely this, tricky to find a horse in Blakely. He used to scour the streets looking for a horse with a slight limp that he could leap into action with the penknife. The only horse was Pandolfo's, which the ice cream cart was dragged by the horse back in the day. We're talking, 1950s, 60s. And they got to the stage where they're so desperate, they wait for this ice cream horse and cart to go past with a bag of gravel that they chuck in front of the horse, just as it went past, in the hope that he never got to use the blade, never got to use it. Well, they gave us all penknives when we joined the pack. It had hundreds of blades, and you nearly lost track. I couldn't find any horses with stones in their hooves, though for emptying the odd slot machine, quite useful it proved. How well I remembered, how well I recall those days that I spent as a little wolf cub so small, with our dips and our dubs. Oh, for those glorious days in the cubs. Now try and just brace yourselves, it's quite a sad last verse. I need a moment myself. Well, the time came at last when they asked me to leave. 27 years old. Not a badge on my sleeve. Ah, Kayla, said Canavan, your cub days are done. I said, I know, I found a girl guide. I might have a bit of bloody fun. How well I remember, how well I recall those days that I spent as a little wolf cub so small, with our dips and our oh, for those glorious big finish, glorious almost days in the cubs, the bum bum.